Welcome back to another episode of Gossip Break, the cherry on top of your day. I'm one of your hosts, Becky,
And I'm your other host, Bree.
and like seriously, we always seem to pick low key the best days to record because one thing about them Potomac girls, they're gonna have some breaking news like an hour before we decide to record.
You guys are literally getting our in the moment debrief about the breaking news with Wendy Osefo. I mean, actually, no, we did have to like have a debrief like 20 minutes beforehand because we were just screaming chills, like
Yeah, we did our
trying to find the
research.
court documents.
I've
Yeah.
found the court documents, a breeze on Reddit, trying to find like the Instagram story sleuths. I'm over here like being a paralegal, finding the court documents. Luckily, shout out to Maryland for having a statewide crime search, where in most states it's by county, and I don't know what county they live in, but Maryland clearly the best state in America lets you look up anybody anywhere at any time.
This is crazy news. Like, where were you when the news broke? Becky was literally the first person I texted. I was like, what?
No, insanity. But before we get into it, you guys know the drill. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. I promise we were like the first people to make TikTok about this issue. So, you know what? If you want the pressing news and developing stories, make sure you're following us on Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok, all at Gossip Break Pod. Share this with your best yapper and make sure you give us a 5-star review. I think that's it.
Yes. Forehead kisses. Love you, girlies. Let's talk TV.
Oh my gosh.
No, what the fuck, Becky? Literally, what is going on? Like, this was the last housewife I expected this news from. I am so shook. Like,
I
do we
genuinely
just
have chills. Like I've
no
had
literal chills?
chills for the last 15 minutes since we hopped on. Like I'm truly in shock. I'm overstimulated. I'm 1 Celsius deep on the day. Like I am
Oh, you're
just
buzzing.
I'm literally like I'm not joking. Like I'm actually shaking. Like I got
Like,
our best.
way too much cortisol running through your body right now.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, this morning, Wendy and Eddie Osefo were arrested for fraud. Let me pull up the TMZ story. Shout out to TMZ.
That meme of that guy who like has that cork board with all the different like stories on it and he's pointing to it like crazy. Like that was us right now on Reddit, on Instagram, in the court databases,
No,
pulling up all the documents.
in our TikTok comments, in like on TMZ, like we were, but guys, we don't play. Like we really did go to school for journalism. Okay, like we're real media babes.
This is
Okay,
breaking entertainment news reporters.
no, literally get us on e-news. High key. Okay, Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie have been booked on criminal fraud charges. TMZ has learned. According to the documents obtained, the star is facing 16 charges, including 7 felonies for allegedly making false slash misleading information fraud in excess. That's the operative word here of $300, making it a felony because anything over $300, you're immediately into a felony.
Yeah.
She is also facing one misdemeanor count of making a false statement to an officer. So she has 16 charges. He has 18.
Phew.
All of which, all except one, are misleading slash false information leading to fraud, and both of them have one count of making a false statement to an officer, which I'm like, is this the arresting officer? Because
Yeah.
according to the court documents, a warrant for their arrest was happened yesterday and they got arrested yesterday. So I don't know if they had been dealing with the police prior, if this has to do with the fraud that they were alleging to happen, or the robbery they alleged happened a year ago that people are speculating is the fraud. It's a lot, y'all. Like it's really a
Yeah.
lot, and it's really crazy because they're both distinguished outside of reality TV.
It is, yeah, insane. They are both high up, like credible jobs as well. Like Wendy's been in so many politics, was a professor. Eddie's an attorney. This is so messy, but okay. So the court documents that I found, someone on Reddit just put a TLDR. I did read through all of it to verify, but we're going to give you the TLDR of what happened because I feel like it'll make more sense. Because when I first saw fraud, I was like, what did she do? Like, what was it like businesses that they were saying? I don't know, that they made more than. Okay, so here's what happened. Wendy and Eddie reported a burglary after returning from vacation in April 2024. Police officers at the scene reported a potential break-in, but after following the alleged burglar's method of entry, they noted that there was some suspicion there. So giving Dorit, but a little bit like the officers actually said that there was some suspicion. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised this didn't come out till just now.
Yeah.
But then it says the couple then filed insurance claims on the stolen items with 3 separate firms. On investigating, it was found that some items that had been reported stolen had in fact been returned to the stores of purchase as far back as 2018.
Oh my
And this
gosh.
is the burglary was in 2024. A ring that had been reported stolen was in fact worn by Wendy after the burglary, and she was the one who posted it on Instagram. And then the final nail in the coffin, which this is what I think is the worst part. It says there was correspondence between Eddie and Wendy via email where Eddie sent Wendy a list of the stolen items. Wendy then replied asking if there was any more high value items that they could add to the list, following up with, I'm trying to get the total to exceed 423,000, which is our policy maximum. And then it also said that the couple is in substantial debt right now.
Ooh.
So it says, yeah, investigation revealed the Osefos to be burdened by substantial debt. So this is clearly why they did this as well. But now that we know the tea, oh my God, like how messy can you be? We were just talking about this before we got on the call, but Eddie being an attorney, how are you putting
That
such like bad, like what are you doing emailing Wendy about this?
so dumb. Like
You of
that
all
is so like
people should know.
y'all are literally about to be Todd and Julie, and both of y'all's asses are gonna be in prison at the same fucking time because you guys wrote it down. That is the dumbest thing you can do as a criminal is write something down in email, in text, in on recording, in anything, on FaceTime. Like if you're gonna commit a crime, have
Yeah.
the conversation in real life with like music playing in the background so none of your phones and devices here so it won't happen. Like literally, if you want to get away with a crime, that's what you do.
It
Because
doesn't
like
make any sense either. It's like you guys are married. You could have obviously talked about this. You could have been
no,
having pillow talk at night talking about this. In what world would you email the evidence? Like, oh my God, they're so I can't.
like
Her
Wendy,
wearing the Instagram or her wearing the ring on Instagram after claiming, it's just like, do you not think that the government is not dead ass serious about you guys, especially housewives? Like, they're not messing around at this point with
yeah.
you guys. Like, they're not gonna play. And you're literally playing in their face, like up on Instagram with that ring.
No, you played so bad. And for being a professor and being 4 degrees and so smart, I just think you would cover your tracks a little bit better because I'm sorry, this is like no tea, no shade, a Jen Shaw, Teresa Giudice like level of stupidity of
Just so dumb.
yeah, of committing a crime. Like I'm sorry, I'm gonna think an attorney would be the best criminal because they know every single possible way that the state is gonna get your ass. And now Eddie, like let's say they're found innocent. I mean, they are technically innocent until proven guilty, of course. But let's say the whole thing happens in the next because it's gonna take a while, next year or two. If they're found innocent, no one's gonna hire Eddie as his lawyer. If anything, he's gonna get disbarred. If they find that there was anything like he used his power as a lawyer to get through all of this. And regardless, Wendy will never be a professor again because it's not even like if you committed the crime, like the schools are never going to hire you just off of the person. They were already sticking their neck out for you being a housewife and being a professor. Now you're potentially a convicted felon and a housewife. No thanks. And it's not like she was at some like city or state school. She's at John fucking Hopkins. Like
That's why
that's
this is so crazy. The two of them are such like distinguishable, successful people. And also, like, so I just watched the Potomac premiere for whatever season this is now, 9. I don't even know.
And
10. Okay, yeah. So I just watched it before we got on this morning, and I was just telling Becky, I was like, oh my gosh, I love Wendy and Eddie. I'm so happy that Happy Eddie is so successful. Like it looks like they're doing so well. Like this new house they have, they clearly look successful based off that episode alone. And I was, now my mindset is just totally, oh my God, like I feel like I
I
just
know
have to
it's
watch it
scary.
again with like a whole different frame
Yeah.
of
No,
lens,
I've
because now
yeah.
even other things that I was like on Wendy's side for, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Yeah. Yeah. Watching this season, knowing that like Wendy was potentially committing fraud this entire time is really nuts. Because I thought the same there, you could go back to when we did the season 9 reunion. We both were like, Wendy and Giselle are the new face of Potomac. Wendy killed this reunion. She killed this season. I'm so happy for her. They're such a beautiful Black couple, and they're beautiful kids and their family, and they're doing everything right. And they're so educated and amazing, and they really love each other. Like, he left his family for her. This, that, and the third. The kids are cute. The kids want to work at Chick-fil-A. My mom was like, they might actually need a job at Chick-fil-A now.
Oh my God, no, those
Like,
poor babies.
this is crazy. Like I don't think you guys understand how bonkers this is. Like, in what world? And actually, in no world did I ever think that Giselle and Ashley had the cleanest hands.
No way. No, literally no way. Out of all Potomac would I have thought Karen and Wendy would be the ones arrested. Like, what? And it's just Wendy in general is just so, it's so bonkers. Like I would, one of the last housewives I ever would have expected to get caught up in crime or
Yeah.
anything like this. I'm so shocked. And also like you said, like Wendy definitely has her haters. Like I
Mhm.
understand why, you know, she can come off kind of cocky or like as Kay is saying this episode, like dismissive. I see that, but I've
Yeah.
always been a Wendy fan. Like I've always backed her up because it's like, yes, she is cocky, but it's for good reason at the time. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, she has 4 fucking degrees. She's smart as hell. She's successful. She's beautiful. She has a great family. Like, yeah, she is that bitch. Like, and she's gonna act like it.
Yeah.
I've always defended her for that. And now I'm like, I'm so
It was
disappointed in
fake.
her.
It was
Yeah.
literally all fake. And I find this to be, so I'm gonna put on my like philosophizing, if that's a word.
Okay, Socrates.
No, like it's giving Aristotle, um, the Real Housewives of Potomac. Because okay, y'all hear me out. We know that each like housewife franchise has like a pillar or a theme, or like its core pillars essentially, or core tenants.
Mhm.
And Potomac is obviously, like, even in the description when you look up like just like on the show, it says like affluent African American families. So we're
Mhm.
thinking like the Black church, politics, Black business. Like, it's very different than Atlanta, which is about like affluent Black people, obviously, but Atlanta is different. It's like the true South. It's the entertainment industry,
Yeah.
music, movies, blah blah blah. Y'all get it. But Potomac is all about like the institutions. Giselle, first lady of the church. Her ex-husband has 7 kids on her. Fake institution. Karen literally calling her marriage an institution, saying that my husband is the Black Bill Gates and I'm the Grand Dame. Husband has to owes the IRS millions of dollars, has 4 DUIs, has to serve a year in jail. Wendy, Wendy and Eddie, at least what is that? 6 degrees between two people. She's taking us to the White House. He's an attorney. She's on CNN, MSNBC. She's having the Wendy show. She's doing all these things. Arrested for fraud.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's
even Ashley
unbelievable.
Darby, Ashley and Candace, pageant girls. Ashley, husband is literally a pervert.
Oh my God. Speaking of that divorce, like Doja Rat, I'm proud of you. 20 mil?
Okay, actually, no, I have to clear that up. We're gonna clear that up too, since we're talking about it. The headline: Bravo is literally trying to, another big word, propagandize, if that's a word, all of us, because it was like Ashley Darby cashes out on ex-husband's 20 million. It's his 20 million. She just cashed out on it. That's what they meant. She didn't get 20 mil. His net worth is 20 mil.
Why would they word it like
Exactly.
that?
Because they're trying to make us think that they're trying to make her us like her because she's all that the show has left.
Oh my
And
God.
they're
This
making
no,
us
they're
seem
all
like,
fucking frauds. They're
like,
literally
that's
all
what I'm
frauds.
saying. Fraudulent. Like, she's gonna run that to the ground. And I can't wait for Andy to be like, so how much did you get? And she's gonna be like, oh, I don't want to say. And he's gonna ask her, is it 20 million? And the answer is going to be no, because it's his 20 million, and she broke the prenup that said that she would get half if they,
Yeah.
so she didn't even get 10. She probably got a couple of band or a couple mil, which is a
Yeah.
lot for her, obviously, but like she didn't get 20 million.
Wow.
I know.
These girls and Bravo, honestly, like I'm thrown. So like I don't even know how to discuss the premiere anymore.
I know. I know. I actually don't even remember what
Like
it's about.
all my notes are just completely invalid. Like all we have to talk about now is Stacey. And you know what? Like Stacey is the star of that fucking franchise. Her and
Yeah.
Giselle.
Her and Giselle are gonna be like having to split the screen at the like center champagne flutes, because we're not gonna have Wendy in a couple years, because it's literally not looking good for her. Um, I also want to know, according to the court documents, she's out on bond. They're both out on bond for $50,000. I think $50,000 each. So they're out on bond for 100,000 together, and their next hearing is on November 7th, so in a couple of weeks, and that's also the first day of BravoCon.
Oh my gosh. It all leads back to Bravo.
No, it literally is always BravoCon specifically.
It's always Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo, Bravo, fucking Bravo. Like, this, guys, is really not. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about the premiere anymore, other than I need them to fuck off Stacey. Like what we're not gonna do is have this be a Stacey takedown season. I won't tolerate it. I won't. I won't.
It's okay. Should we talk about the premiere then? Like, do we just segue into it? I
Yeah. I
guess.
have nothing else to say about Wendy other than I'm deeply disappointed in you.
Deeply disappointed. And yeah, I guess like we could talk about the premiere because now I kind of want to talk about like what I first initially thought versus
Yeah.
afterwards. But okay, so getting into it, it does start off with the Stacey of it all, the Stacey versus TJ, which seems like this is going to be the running narrative this season. And like, yeah, I feel you on the sense where it's like I can already see Giselle and Ashley, they're like, they locked in on their target and
Yeah.
that's that. And that's how they get. And that's why it's
Yeah.
frustrating to watch Potomac sometimes. But then at the same time, I honestly don't even blame them. And because I knew that this was going to happen at
Yeah.
that reunion. And I probably can go back and listen to our episode where I remember saying, Stacey, like if you can't just admit the truth right now, these girls will never ever let you live it down. Like, and they're not. They're like that was it. That was the final straw. Like she lied at the reunion and it's a wrap. And like that's what they're gonna hone in on every single time. Liar, liar, liar. So it's like frustrating because like I do want to see it evolve past that, but like I already
Mhm.
knew that this is what was gonna happen. And honestly, I low-key don't even blame them because what is she even lying for? Like
No,
this
it's the
girl is so
stupidest lie.
delusional. Like I
But
love watching it, but she is
yeah.
so delusional with this TJ stuff. So she says that TJ apologized to her and they moved on and they've forgiven each other. But then Ashley and Giselle are saying that they want to, like, what was it, like the Essence Black Woman and I don't know, some kind of like a award show or gala, whatever. And
Mhm.
there was an actress there who's best friends with TJ and was showing Ashley and Giselle court documents with Stacey and TJ. And apparently TJ is suing Stacey for I don't even know what this is. For what? Is it like slander? or
I don't know.
like for the money that
Well,
she apparently owes him? Question mark.
let's look at the Maryland judiciary case.
Okay, please, Becky, pull it up, like Miss Paralegal, because I need to know the truth. Because Ashley is saying that this lady said it with such conviction, showed her screenshots of the court documents, and then Stacey is acting like she doesn't even know what Ashley's talking about half the time. She's like, no, we've moved on. But then she does kind of admit that she's lying. She's like, that's news to you, Ashley, but not to me. It's like, so
Oh
you're
my gosh,
admitting
lady
that
is
Ashley is right. Like, oh my God, this lady. She
okay.
already brings so much to the franchise. And
No,
we needed it. And such a desperate time with Wendy today. Like, what a time for another rising star.
yeah, why is she not? Okay, maybe she's Virginia because I think Ashley said she looked Stacey up in the Virginia court.
Oh, she did. She did.
Okay, let's see, Virginia. Shout out to Virginia also having a statewide online judicial tinging. Okay, case information statewide search. No, I'm locked in on the research. I'm fascinated by this. There's nothing.
Hmm.
The only thing she has is in 2019 she had failure to obey highway sign, lol, which is what I guess Karen was talking about, and then some charge in something in 2018 that's an infraction.
Her and TJ are both being shady about something. Like, I don't, there's clearly something that happened and both of them are not telling the truth. I don't know, but like to make the whole season about it, I hope not.
Yeah, I don't really care at this point. Like, okay, wrap it up. After 3 episodes of y'all trying to dig deep on whether she's divorced or not, or if she's with TJ or not, or whether she paid him, let's go ahead and wrap this up because I can't watch 22 episodes of that knowing Karen's at the end and that Wendy's going to jail at the end. Like, I
No,
don't
like you guys got
care.
to wrap it up. Like you guys have a 3 episode tolerance for getting
Yeah.
all the grievances out because that was last season. Like I'm not trying to continue to
Yeah.
bring it in. After that, we're done.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
not juicy enough drama to carry into this season. Like maybe if
yeah.
you like cheated on your husband with TJ, sure, drag it out, drag it out. This like I don't care. And you guys saying her breath stinks truly has me cackling because when I saw the trailer, I didn't believe it. But when the new girl, I think Angel
Yeah, when
and
she said it too.
Giselle said tart at the same time, and that is literally the blackest thing this show has ever done was call somebody's breath tart in particular. I knew I knew it was true. I knew
No,
it
they
was
were going in
true.
on her breath. They were coming up with the most descriptive. Giselle was like, it's coming from her lower belly, that smell, all that bacteria. I was like, Giselle.
No, but that it's funny because that's where like breath does come from. It comes from like your tummy.
They were being so specific. I was dead. Like I really was trying to like have some kind of benefit of the doubt for Stacey, but yeah, once Angel said it too, I was like, okay, it's not just Ashley and Giselle trying to get in on her for anything at this point. Like she really was
Yeah, like her
breath.
breath really must be tar. Like maybe she needs to
Yikes.
drink, like brush her teeth and drink. Maybe she just needs to drink more water and like have some probiotics. Like your tummy really affects everything.
The editor showing her burping before she walked in. I was like, you guys are so messy.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's something with her tummy. Like her tummy probably hurts. Poor thing.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. Speaking of Stacey, her and her husband are back together now. What did you think about that? They were last season going through a divorce, and that's why she was with TJ. Now I'm like, was this just like a ploy to get your husband back? What happened? Something I don't know. Stacey has so much mystery to her.
I need her to clear it up. But I kind of love how like I don't know. I also love it at the same time.
No, I love it.
Like because she's so delusional. She does not want the ladies in her business, yet like she brings it upon herself. Like no one told you to bring TJ's ass on this show. Like your divorce was seriously enough drama.
Yeah.
So this too is just like, you brought it on yourself. You don't want anybody in your business. But then last season, you guys were taking forever to go through the divorce. You said you wanted child support, but not spousal support. Also, dumb AF. And then you're like, by the reunion, you say, yes, we finally got a divorce. We even got a divorce before Ashley and Michael. Hee hee ha ha. Then you guys are getting dinner in the first episode.
Crazy.
And apparently, there's nothing online on these divorce courts that say, according to Ashley, that you even got a divorce in the first place.
That's what I'm confused about, because then she did say that the divorce was finalized. So
Yes.
Stacey just lies.
She lies. And you know what? If a housewife is going to lie, which I do want at least one of them to be a fucking liar, um, I want it to be about silly stuff like this. I don't want it to be that the paternity of your children is unknown when you conceive that child through IVF.
Good riddance to Mia. This
Yeah,
episode
didn't even
so much
notice she
better.
was gone. Didn't even like notice like, oh, something's missing. Like all the girls aren't here anymore. No.
I was thinking the same thing. Like after this premiere, I was like, I miss these girls so much. I had such a good time watching this episode. I love Karen, but it really didn't feel like, oh, this was like there was a big Karen shaped hole. Like
Yeah.
it really didn't feel like that. And then, yeah, Mia, I totally forgot about her until you literally just brought her up just now. I was like, wait, who are we talking about? Oh my God, yeah, the other liar, Mia. Like
Yeah,
she
the
is such a,
real liar.
yeah, like nothing. Like we did not need her at all.
Yeah, the
Um,
salacious liar. Yeah.
yeah, she's a crazy liar. But yeah, this just having the girls back again, it just I feel like I've been going through a housewives drought and I couldn't figure out like why I was feeling this way. And then these girls came back on and I was like, I just you know what? Like it doesn't even need to be so much about drama. I just love the Potomac girls. Like they piss
Yes.
me off, but I just like I want to see their family. Like even literally
Yes.
Doja Rat talking about her divorce with her people. I'm like, you know what? Like I would hang out with Ashley. Like I would go get a
Literally.
Corona with her, you know?
So I literally was just gonna say there is not a franchise on any show, any network that I would want to be on, probably other than Potomac. Like I would actually be real life like friends with, granted they're like
Yeah.
so much older than us. But like I would want to, when I'm an older, a mature woman, like I want my friend group to be like that. I mean, minus the criminal activity, of course.
We would be the new Ashley Darby's, like when she came in season one.
Yes, like I love their dynamic and like again the institution of it all. And yeah, what do you think of the new girls?
Okay, yeah. So there's two new girls, Angel and Tia. Yeah. So far I really like both of them. Like
Yeah.
Angel, I was like, I feel like if I came in as a housewife or a friend of, like, it would be like Angel. Like, I'm just the friend that gives good advice and I'm just like chilling and happy with my man. Like, don't bring me into this drama, but I
No,
will
for
be
real.
here to like give you the real advice. Like,
No,
she's
love.
very real. Love her. And then Tia, she's just so posh. Like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Literally royalty.
Yeah.
I love a London girl. I love her accent. I love
Yeah.
the vibe she brings. I'm excited to see her. What about you? What do you think of them?
I'm obsessed with both of them. I have no idea who they're going to make their enemies of sorts this season. Well, Angel and Wendy already have some sort of beef because apparently they both went to Temple at the same time, and Angel's roommate was like the mentee to Wendy, and Wendy's like, yeah, I have no idea who Angel is, which is at first I believed her, but now I'm like, Wendy, you're a fucking liar. You're
Yeah, there was a
literally
little
a
bit of
fraud.
tension there, even though like they didn't say it outright, like we don't like each other. It was kind
Yeah.
of like, yeah, it felt like a little off.
Yeah, that's gonna be her first fight. I love Angel and her family already. First of all, shout out to another mass comm cherry bomb. She was a journalist for
Yes.
BET. Her husband, hot as fuck, like literally the hottest Potomac House husband. Yeah, yeah. Used to play
Thank
in the
God Mia's
NFL.
not around. She
Oh,
would be so
oh my gosh, you're right. I would never, I wouldn't leave Mia anywhere near anybody's man alone. But someone
yeah.
who was like big and fine, No
Keep her
way.
away.
Keep her far, far away because she's gonna make up
And he's
some
an
sort of
NFL
lie.
player?
That's what I'm saying. Like big, fine, and rich, and like loves his family and his wife. And you got the babies running around, and his parents running around, and your parents running around. She's making matcha, and the matcha looked so good. It was
It
like the
looked good.
perfect color. I was like, yes, that's the matcha I'm talking about. Like more positive matcha representation in media. And I'm just obsessed with her. I'm like, no, I love her already. The Tarte comment with Giselle was funny as fuck. Like you could tell that was
Yeah.
like that was so real. I just love them. And then our British queen, Tia, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, love her already too. Selling big real estate, rich, been rich,
Been rich.
like Rolls Royces in the 70s rich, okay?
That picture was crazy.
Yeah, so I'm just like, this is what I want to see from my
And
housewives.
like unapologetic about it. Like, yeah, I had a few Rolls Royces growing up.
Yeah,
Like, just always been rich. My family's Nigerian royalty. I'm a princess. Like, oh, but
yeah,
then she, like, just the vibe, it doesn't even really seem like stuck up, though. You know what
no,
I mean? It's like posh, but like, that's just is who she is. She's
yeah,
literally Posh Spice. Like, when she was talking, I was like, it's giving Victoria Beckham, like with
yeah,
her acting like she didn't grow up like really rich. And David's like, you had a Rolls Royce.
yeah. Tell us what your dad drove around. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's Posh Spice. So I love that.
I'm obsessed with these ladies. I'm so glad they're housewives. Keiarna, you better start praying to God right now because these new girls, episode 1 came out swinging. You're on like episode 15, and I want you gone.
Okay, can we please talk about that? Because the Wendy versus Keiarna of it all. So let me tell you guys my thoughts pre-scandal is I wrote down that I thought that Kay had a point at first because Wendy can be dismissive and I could see how she felt some type of way. But as she sat down and was starting to explain it more and like the more that she was moving throughout the episode, you could tell she just has like a chip on her shoulder. And like it almost seemed like she just wanted a problem. Cause like
Yeah.
Giselle and Wendy are having a conversation. She interrupts the conversation to sit down and then is mad that Wendy didn't immediately greet her. That's like literally a badass kid when you're trying to talk to somebody and the kid's coming up and it's like, mommy, 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 mommy. And it's like, I'm trying to talk. Like, let the adults talk and then I will get to you. Like, that was fucking Keiarna being like, Wendy, I'm here. I'm here.
It's giving little sister. Like it
Yes.
was giving little sister that wants attention from her big sister, but her big sister is having a big sister conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're coming here to air your grievances out that really weren't grievances once she explained.
Yes. They were such nothing burgers. Like
Yeah.
the way she explained it at first was that when she okay, so she's explaining it to Angel saying like me and Wendy went to the same event and she was being secretive, like she didn't even want to tell me that she was there, and then I show up and she's there. And then when I get there, I walk in and Wendy can see me, but she didn't say hi or even give me a nod. Then the way Wendy explains it is, okay, you told me you were sponsoring the event and I said I will be there. Okay, so she did tell you that she was there. But then Kay is like, yeah, but you were a speaker and you didn't tell me that you were a speaker. Wendy says, well, you just told me that you were sponsoring the event. So I didn't want to like one up you and be like, well, I'm a speaker. So, which I thought was like very
Yes.
kind. And once she explained
Yes.
it, I was like, this is literally nothing to be mad about. But then, like, Keiarna continues, like, she wants a problem. And she's like, yeah, but then I walked in and you didn't even like nod or say hi to me. And Wendy's like, I'm literally speaking on stage and you want me to stop speaking to wave to you? Like it's literally little sister, like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, do you see me? Do you see me? It's like yes, Wendy could have waved. She could have, but I don't blame her not at all for not doing it.
She
Like it's
doesn't
so
have
unprofessional.
to.
Like you're focused, you're on stage, like you're doing your thing. I'm not trying to look into the audience to see which one of my housewives are showing up so I can like wave to them and make them feel important. Like it was very much giving Keiarna just wanted to feel important.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I see that. But then yeah, now after the scandal, I'm a little bit on Wendy's ass because I'm like, you know what? Like, are you just like I don't know. Like there really it doesn't change the argument. I just feel
Yeah.
differently about Wendy. Like I do feel like you're not trustworthy, you know?
Yeah. I will say, so that was Kierna's first point of why she was upset with Wendy, which was, yeah, just a non issue. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to one up you, and I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to wave to you in the audience. One.
Mhm.
Then Keiarna said that we were at an event on the red carpet, and you looked at me and said, before you didn't even say hey, and you immediately said, "Did you do your own makeup?" And that production's messy ass shows the picture of Keiarna's makeup that day and plays a scary sound.
The scary sound was so extra.
Like, you got like I feel like without the scary sound, I wouldn't have thought it was that bad.
I did not think it was bad. It's the editors are so extra.
But did it look like you did your own makeup? Yes. Should Wendy have said it the way she said it? No. I think in Wendy's own weird way, she was probably trying to help you out and being like, you might want to, pull out that setting powder one more time. But like, was it shady? Was it rude? Was it dismissive? Yes. I'm sorry. I just thought you looked a fucking mess. Like, and I was actually trying to help you. It's a little too late for all that. But then again, now that Wendy is a fraudster, it's just like, well, Wendy, now I'm not gonna do this with you about Keiarna anymore because I don't care. But Keiarna, like, you actually have to find a better story because picking a fight with Wendy over that and then you and Greg, I genuinely like she just acts like a kid. Like, I don't know. Why are you letting that old man, like the old like man that has less than you, like drive you crazy like that? Like, this is so like you just remind me of a child. Like, she's just so
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like I'm dealing with like a grown woman here.
I mean, the massive picture of herself on the wall in her bedroom.
Right. Well,
It's giving Ace putting a tattoo on his back, like
that's
his
his
own name
name.
on his back. There's just like
Yeah.
these types of people are just not in reality. Um, yeah, I don't understand what happened with her and Greg. Like, I thought she was going to tell us, okay, so you moved out, you're in your own place, like you guys are broken up. But she's like, no, now we're just, he got scared that I moved out. So he was like, do you want to talk in Jamaica? And I was like, yeah, let's talk in Jamaica. And at first I was like, okay, girl, get your trip and leave. But then they come back still together. And now it's, oh, we just want to focus on being happy. I was too focused on wanting to get married before and him proposing to me. Now I just want to be happy. It's like, so he literally got his way. Now you're out of his house and
Right.
you're not bothering him at all about marriage. Like he got
Yeah.
exactly what he wanted. Like,
Yeah.
good job,
You
girl.
know,
Good
like,
job showing us.
yeah, literally not the flex you thought it was. Because also, like, oh, we're not focused on getting married. I'm sorry, but if a man is like, what is he, pushing 50 and I'm in my later 30s, what else are we talking about other than marriage? Dead ass.
No, dead ass. What are we doing here? Like, cut the cameras.
Like, okay, maybe I'm not going to focus on marriage and date other people. Yeah, sure. But hustling backwards, it's giving Ashley Darby 2.0, very immature.
The women in this franchise don't know how to manage their men. And I say that in like not a misogynistic way. Like I say that in a way that's like, girls, you need to step your pussy up. Like all
No,
of them
literally.
are like getting embarrassed all the time. And I'm like, what?
All the time. Literally, except, well, Giselle got dragged through the fucking mud by Monique.
That
But other
binder,
no, the binder. That's all
the
you have.
binder. That's all you have to say.
Ever since then, Giselle has had a strict program when it comes to men. And for that, good for her. But the women on the show, you're right, do play about their money and their men, which is just so stupid. Like Robin and Juan, please, girl. Please.
Once she heard that hot mic moment of him being like, I don't even know why I'm with her. I don't want to be with her. Like, cut the cameras. We're not together anymore. Like, and then you show up next season showing him off to us. I can't with these women. I,
Bad money management, bad pussy management, bad money management. Like, I'm sorry, y'all are not acting right. Like, y'all are not. Ashley extending her prenup just to divorce him in the middle of the extended prenup. Like, I'm sorry, are you slow?
and no, every time I hear that, I think of stupid. Or is it
Slow.
slow?
Because it has to be one of those things because there's no way you did the math on that and thought that was a good idea.
No, none of it makes sense. None of the girls on there between Ashley and yeah, the predator husband. Thank goodness they're divorced now. Wendy and Eddie, like y'all were the only shining lights, but now
I
that's
know.
embarrassing as
Now you're
well.
Bonnie and Clyde. Like,
Please. I mean, I guess at least they're doing it together.
yeah, that is true. Do not let these crimes tear y'all's marriages apart because you will have nothing. Like, at least go through it together, please. I'm begging.
At least that, please. Well, I feel like that was of all of Potomac, and we should get into the other marriages because we do still need to talk about Love is Blind, episodes 1 through 9. I feel like we're going to talk big picture, girlies. We're not going
Yeah,
to get into the weeds of the episodes. I think we break it up like pre Mexico, and then we'll talk about the couples.
yeah. Love it. I would love to hear your thoughts because we really haven't talked about it. So I'm very interested to see what you have to
I
say about this horrible season.
Okay, so because I did start on that season with where was it? DC.
Yeah.
And I think there was what like one successful couple out of it now. What's their names?
Taylor
Garrett.
and Zach?
Taylor
Garrett.
and Garrett.
Yeah.
Okay, that. Um which I feel like the whole entire time watching it, you could tell like, okay, this is like a
Mm-hmm.
normal couple, healthy, like they'll most likely make it.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of it was craziness. And I think that I just thought that's my expectation because that was like my first season. That's how I'm primed now. So, like, to me, all of this craziness seems so normal. And then I go online and people are like, this season is fucking disastrous. I can't watch this anymore. These people belong in a psych ward. And I'm like, this is normal Love is Blind to me.
I have to agree with you on that. Although this season is batshit, like I think last season in Minneapolis like dulled everybody's nerves so much that they forgot that this show has always been absolutely crazy. We literally last year had a man pop out with multiple children with his lesbian best friend. Like
That's
that is crazy business. And this season is no different in Denver. Like it is just delusional. I think like there are tokens we always have in Love is Blind. One of them always being someone who has money who says they don't want to lead with their money but never stops talking about their money. And this season we have Sparkle Megan, which makes me want to curl into a ball.
I call her Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she is.
It's the total embodiment.
Yes, it's absolutely Denver Taylor Swift, but
Denver
somehow
Taylor Swift.
I like her. Not that I don't like Taylor Swift. I'm just like about her. Like I actually don't like Sparkle Megan.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. She's giving so that would have been Leo. Are you saying is like that
Yes.
archetype? Okay,
Yes.
makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's so true. Now that I'm like watching it a second time, I'm like starting to like see. But who is the front runners? Because at
No
first I
one.
thought it was Ali and Anton. I don't know anyone now.
Yeah. So Ali and Anton literally got engaged the first episode. I was like, this is a beautiful couple. Like they
Mhm.
actually have like very similar stories and seemingly they have similar values. And I was like, no, I could totally see them together in real life. He's literally beautiful. Like, I'm sorry, his eyes insane, like piercing, beautiful eyes. She's beautiful. I just was like, ah, yes, we got our couple. We're making it to the aisle. Girl, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. She's talking about, yeah, my ring should be $10,000. Well, maybe not the first one.
Oh my gosh,
What
no.
did
They
you think of that? Because you're an engaged, or well, not even engaged, you're a married queenie. Like, what did you think of this like 10K wedding ring thing? Mind you, they're both like 26, 27, 28. So like,
I honestly think it's crazy. Like
yeah,
I like they just met.
right.
No, they're literally all crumbling. They're all in shambles. Like I'm trying to find like one positive thing to note about any couple and I really don't have anything anymore. Like how did this
Yeah.
happen?
No, I don't. And another thing is I don't like any of them as individuals either.
Okay, oh my god, where do we even begin?
I know.
Okay,
I know.
let's go back pre-Mexico because there was a
Okay.
few things. First, this is kind of like nothing now, but Anna and Blake leaving. I just brought
Yeah.
it up because I feel like this was a trickle effect because Megan, Sparkle Meg, I think would have picked Blake. And then, but he left. I mean, I don't know if he would have picked her. I think he
Mm-hmm.
liked Anna and Anna liked him. That's why they left. But then, like, Patrick
Mm-hmm.
really liked Anna. And then, like, now he's like going for his second choice because of it. And then Sparkle Meg's going for her, like, third choice because of it. And I don't know, like, it's so that already started some mess, which do people
Yeah.
leave the experiment often? This is like the first time I think I've seen.
No, this is the first time they've both two people have left. I think one season someone left in the middle of it, rightfully, like they had like a good reason. It was like, okay, no, I see how that I don't even remember if it was a man or a woman. Like I see how you were traumatized by this experience and said, fuck it,
Yeah,
like
I'm
see
out of
y'all
here.
at the reunion. But this one, Anna, girl, like that's what I'm saying. I don't like any of them. Like I can't even sympathize or empathize with you because I don't know why you left. Like that was
They
so
didn't
dumb.
explain at
Yeah,
all.
like you had a good connection with someone and then left because you had a like so dumb. And then him leaving also really fucking stupid. Like I
I
don't
guess
have
I
anything.
understand him more than her because let's say like Anna was really his top choice, then I could see him being like, well, if I just stay, it's going to be my second option, which I feel like is kind of what Anna was trying to tell Patrick. Like, why are you telling me I was your number one and then you got engaged after? But I mean, I don't know. It's like also the point of the show. Like, you can't just
Mhm.
like totally give up just because somebody left. But regardless, okay, let's say like that's why Blake left because he really liked Anna. Anna leaving made no sense to me. She didn't explain it at all. And then I saw this Reddit comment that perfectly articulated what I thought, but I didn't know. Like, I didn't even realize it was like a conscious thought. It was just something I felt. Let me know if you think this as well. Is when
Mhm.
Patrick was talking to Anna and he was like, I just imagine you in this beautiful dress and you're walking down the stairs and everybody's looking at you and you're so beautiful and like everybody's eyes are turning on you. She looked so kind of like uncomfortable with that. And the Reddit
Mhm.
comment was basically saying how, and then she left right after that date. They were saying how they think she got in her head about what she thought the guys were going to think she looked like and was thinking like she couldn't
Live
like
up to it.
live up to that standard in their head because like she
Mhm.
was not that she's not beautiful but she's realizing like these guys are picturing her however the fuck they want, you know, like, and I think not that Anna's wouldn't turn heads or anything, but I think she's starting to was probably realizing like, oh my god, these guys like have this vision of me in their head that I'm totally not, and like I don't want them to be disappointed when they see me, so I feel like she left before she
Yeah.
could get that, which if I don't know, that's like obviously just a Reddit comment, but when somebody said that I was like, oh my god, yeah, I kind of felt like that too, like that's sad, you know, like I'm sure that has to be such a huge anxiety of like, what if
Yeah.
I don't live up to what the person thinks.
Well, the Patrick and Anna of it all and the another Love is Blind trope, the low racial self-esteem, if that's a word, is just like so crazy because I mean I look, me and you, we both grew up in the suburbs of Tampa. So like I always stuck out like a sore thumb. I wasn't like every like no guys or I still to this day at 27 years old have literally never been in a committed relationship, but never ever did growing up did I think like I was the problem. Like, oh, people don't like I knew that I wasn't like desired by everybody because I was black, but I never thought that that was my fault. I just knew they didn't have the vision because I was
Exactly.
like cuz growing up like my family, like my mom, my dad, my sister, my cousins, my teachers, like older people always were like, "You're so beautiful, oh beautiful girl." Like I was always assured as a child. Like I was
Yeah.
othered, but I was always assured, and I just was like, okay, well, if the adults think I'm beautiful and these like 13-year-old boys don't, like, okay, like who do you think I'm gonna believe?
Yeah, no, that's such a good point thinking about our childhoods because me being mixed, like I know there's a lot of people online who and like there is a rhetoric of like not feeling like you're feeling like you too white or too black or
Yeah.
like never feeling like you really
Yeah.
fit. But to me, like honestly, like I never felt like I wasn't black and I was
Yeah.
never like ashamed about that because my family, like I'm very close to that side of the family. Like I know some people will be like, oh, well, if it's like the black dad, then it's not like, you know, compared to the white mom that you're not
Yeah.
as black. But like that was not the case for my family. Like I was
Yeah.
very close with my family. They always assured me in
Yeah.
my identity, my looks, my blackness. Like I never
Yeah.
felt weird about that. So yeah, like it is
Yeah.
interesting how these two, like seeing them talk about it. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that like it's an immigrant family and like
Yeah,
not just a
that's true.
minority, because I almost feel like
Yeah.
they're trying to like, because they're immigrants, trying to like assimilate into a different culture, whereas like our families have been here forever.
Yeah,
You know?
that is a good point. I'll give them that much of grace, and like having to be like the family translator and all these other things that come with being not only like a person of color but like a person where you're like the first generation American. So I'll give them that much, but it's still also like, okay, if you don't like me because I'm Asian or because I'm black or because I'm this or because I'm that, get lost, bro. Like I have enough. Like even if I'm not confident in that side of myself, I'm never gonna tell somebody that. Like that's so silly.
Mhm.
And their conversation, I'm genuinely interested to hear how Chinese people feel about this in their conversation because they both share that they're both Chinese. He's half Chinese, half Cambodian. And when they found out the other one was Chinese, like the conversation was so weird. Like, first of all, he couldn't even say that he was like like
Yeah.
Casey and Anna asked him where he was from, and he acted like they asked her his credit card information. He was like, like, bro, just say you're Asian. Like, it's not that fucking hard. I don't think anyone like I don't think that would be like a shock to anybody's system that you're Asian. Like, that's not like crazy. Like, we're on Love Is
You
Blind.
remember Taylor was like that too? Like she didn't want to tell Garrett her ethnicity.
Yeah, that she was half Asian. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. And then
interesting.
like they're both saying, "Oh, I'm Chinese," and the other one's like, "Oh, that's so hot." What?
They confused me bad. Like I couldn't tell if they acted like siblings, friends, relationship. I couldn't understand the vibe.
Yeah.
But then because of Anna leaving, we get Casey and Patrick, which we got to talk about that.
Oh my god.
Um like one, I don't even know where to begin.
No, I have so many thoughts on this, and like not to make everything about race, especially when it's not even my race. Like I can't speak from experience, but being other, like I just think it's funky. First of all, they're Mormon. She comes from a Mormon family. You know that it all leads back to Mormonism.
It all leads back to Bravo. It all leads back to Utah.
All roads lead to Lisa Barlow. Like it's crazy. So Casey comes from a Mormon family, and her dad spends his life, like spent half of his time of his life in Korea. He did like a mission out there. So now his sister and or her sister is this, in her words, is this little white girl that's always seen in Korean. That was fucking. It wasn't weird that she said that, but it was weird on the other side was an Asian man, and he just like kind of took it to the chin. And then she eventually finds out she's or that Patrick's Asian, and she's like, "Well, yeah, nobody in my family is actually married to someone else. Like I think my brothers would be very happy that I'm not dating a white guy." I'm scared now. Cuz what does that mean? What is that? Why would your brothers be upset or happy that you're dating, like that's a human being. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like who cares where they come from?
And especially like this whole show is supposed to be about, it doesn't matter what the race identity, whatever. It's like their heart. So Casey, no, like how many times do we have to do this damn show? We've had enough results, enough lab experiments. The conclusion is love is not blind. Like I don't, this is crazy to me. Like the way Casey was talking, she was, the thing is, it's like Patrick knew, like he should have trusted his gut. Like he was really being standoffish with her and being like, I just don't know, like if you're really in it. Like I just don't know. And at first I was getting annoyed with him, but he's clearly feeling something. And Casey at any time could have been like, you know what? Maybe I'm doing too much. No, she continued and went so hard for him and was like, I'm in this. She was sexting him like the sex talk. I didn't
Breathe.
need to hear that. I really didn't need to hear that. You guys could have just made it to Mexico. Well,
You couldn't
you couldn't
have.
have.
That
She was
was
trying to convince
diabolical.
him so much that she was there for him. Like she was like, I promise you I'm not gonna leave you, yada yada yada. And then the minute she sees him, hours later, they're already broken up. hours. Not even, she couldn't even give him a full day. Like, if you couldn't even
She
give him a
can't
full
stand him.
day, you make it so obvious that it's because of the person's looks. Because
Yeah.
you literally accepted a proposal before you saw what he looked like. And now 4 hours later, you guys are breaking up.
The sex talk was bonkers. Like that seriously, I was like, is they know this is gonna be shown, right?
Does
And he
this happen often?
no, I don't think any nothing like that, at least that we've seen. We've seen people talk about sex, which I forgot the other girl's name. Like her and Brendan talked about sex a lot. Sex always comes up in like, oh, like all that like whiny Sabrina Carpenter voices come on. But like her being so explicit and him literally being bricked the fuck up trying to adjust his
Please.
basketball shorts because he knows
Putting the journal over his pants.
like that was crazy just for her to see him and be sobbing and like kissing him and being like I'm and jumping on him being like no don't worry about it no we're gonna go she was like I just need to go home for the camera like production to be like so you're not attracted to him she's like basically yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna get there with the attraction. And then 45 minutes later, her telling him, like, it's not you. Like, I have a lot going on. It's
Like I don't understand what it makes me, and I think this is why I don't like people on the show because on one hand, if you're not attracted to someone, if it's never gonna be go anywhere, I know you're trying to be nice and save face. Just tell them, look, this isn't gonna work. Love is not blind for me. Okay, cool. And as the other person, as the defendant, will say in legal terms, you need to stop looking at what they're saying and start looking at how they're acting. Because
yeah.
yeah, she's saying all this, but she literally can't even like look like she doesn't want to go with you because she doesn't know she doesn't like how you look. Same thing with I don't know any of these couples' names, but the guy that said she was too big, basically.
Yes, we're gonna have to talk about that. Madison and Joe. Yeah.
Madison and Joe, same thing. He saw her and was like,
You can immediately tell in the first
yes.
meet. It's like it's like they can't, when they keep saying like they can't connect the face to the voice, it's like, because I thought you were hotter.
Yeah, I thought I'd be more attracted to you.
Exactly. Like, yeah, the Casey and Patrick thing, just to end that really quickly. It was disappointing for her to do that because it's like, why come on the show, you know? And it probably like it was frustrating to watch because, like you were saying, he was like, didn't want to believe it, you know? He's like, oh, well, she just doesn't want to go to Mexico. It's like, no, she doesn't
No.
want to be with you, period. Like, you got to open your eyes. And then her not giving the ring back afterwards, she literally just like grifted you on national TV, like, has a TikTok boyfriend back home she's going to go to with a 5K ring. That's crazy to me.
Immediately.
Like, if you don't get on her ass and be like, give me that fucking ring back, all bets are off. I don't know. Patrick, like, you gotta step it up because like you're letting she's walking all over him.
No, literally having her fucking way, and he's just letting her.
Her fucking way.
Anyways, Joe, what are these people? Joe and Madison, another couple. He does not like her. He literally said, I like it seems unprovoked. He literally said, yeah, I usually like women that are skinnier, not someone with such a large physique. Mind you, she's not even large. She's literally the definition of small slash medium.
Yeah. I feel really bad. My literally my notes for them, it says Madison and Joe, unreal. Because like it is unbelievable watching them, like
Yeah.
with putting our little sociology, psychology hat on. You can literally see him coming up with arguments that make no fucking sense just to wear her down until she's like, I don't want to do this. Because
Yeah.
it, like, I was going on Reddit and I was actually getting baffled because people were like, oh my God, I hate Madison. I hate Madison. And I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I love Madison, but how do we not understand
Yeah.
her point of view? Like, when they had the argument when he went back to the
Oh my
room and he was like
gosh.
drunk and woke up and was like, whoa, like, what are you wearing? Where did you come from? Where have you been? What's going on right now? People were in the Reddit comments like, oh my God, like he clearly blacked out and now he has this like annoying crying girl yelling at him. Like, I'm sorry, then I'm the annoying crying girl. Like, cause to me, like I would have immediately been like, do you have fucking amnesia? Like, what are you talking about? Who am I? Like, what am I dressed like? Like, get the fuck up right now. Like, let's talk. Like, you're pissing me off.
No, like the back and forth, like he's gaslighting her, she's gaslighting herself. They remind me
Yeah.
of Nick and Hannah 1000% from DC. Like he is not attracted to her, and she is tricking herself into thinking that he is, and
Yeah.
they're gonna fall and crumble, and they're not even, I don't even think they'll make it to the weddings because they are just not, it's not gonna work. And again, I need him to be honest with her and her to be honest with himself. Her fighting, their fight was just annoying. I ended up having to skip it because I'm like, okay, we're like 15 minutes deep into this fight and they genuinely haven't said more than like two sentences to each other each.
It
Like
made no sense.
it made
Like
no sense.
he was literally just arguing to wear her down. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. He
Yeah,
doesn't find her attractive. Is trying to find any way out. It's so obvious.
but they still had sex,
And
which
that's another thing
scares
that's
me.
so
I'm scared.
annoying is like she is gaslighting herself so bad. Like the only thing she tells the other girl is like, "Yeah, we have great sex. We have great sex." It's like she's like trying to validate herself. Like,
Yeah.
like he wouldn't have sex with me if he didn't find me attractive, right? Like that's kind of what
Um,
I'm thinking in her is what's going through her
yeah.
head. I feel like it's, she doesn't want to because she is a beautiful girl,
Yeah.
but he doesn't find her attractive. And like that's unfortunately that's what it is. And she is trying to make sense in her head. Like there's no way like she doesn't want to believe it. And it's like you said, you can't look at what they're saying. You have to look at what they're doing. And
Like when someone isn't attracted to you or isn't feeling it,
you
like
know,
what is going. Yeah. Okay, next. Sparkle Meg and what
Jordan.
is Jordan? They won't make it either. Just because, and again, it's the money thing. He does not make enough money for her, but she keeps bringing, like, she's never going to accept the fact that and it's not even like, oh, he's a couple of $100,000 less than me every year, like he can make it up. No, like he probably gets paid like an hourly wage, no more than $40 an hour, and you're looking at $2 million homes.
There's just such a big disconnect there. I would love for them to try to make it work, but they're going to have like some really serious conversations and boundaries and really talk about the finances because that is a pretty big disparity, it seems like, between them. And I'm sure as a man, it's not going to feel good to be like, oh, I can't even be the provider when we're looking at $2 million homes. But then also, I don't want her to feel like, well, I can't get the home I really like because I have to like lower down to
Yeah,
his
no.
standards. So I feel like it's going to be tough for them because I see both their sides of view. Like
Yeah.
I could see why they would both why it would be hard for them. Then on
Yeah.
top of that, you throw in him having a kid,
Yeah,
which
no
I
way.
feel like she is reacting really well to. And I really like how he's like made it a forefront in all his conversations. Like he's not tried to hide it at all. He seems like a very involved father. I mean, the fact that Luca has the one bedroom, that's like,
Yeah.
like it actually, like I wanted to cry when I saw that. Um, but I don't know. I'm worried that bringing a child into this situation when they don't really know each other, like obviously he has good intentions. He's like marriage minded. That's why he went on this show. But this show also has so many failures. And I'm just like worried
Yeah, that's
about
a good
that
point.
situation because even if they have a really, like I said, great intentions, and I'm sure Megan does not have any bad intentions to like be in
Of
this family and
course.
then dip. But if that's what happens unintentionally, like that kid's life is gonna, be disjointed. So I don't know. I'm a little worried about them. And then to top it off, I didn't realize like this was the man that does the chicken blended with water and a sparkle lemonade packet every morning. I'm disgusted. I'm
Her little raw
disgusted.
milk ass is not gonna go with that.
Her raw milk.
It is. You know, Miss, like
Sparkle
metal.
Megan, like
Yeah.
looking at $2 million homes, being with a man who lives in a one-bedroom apartment, who doesn't have his own room and drinks
No,
blended
it
boiled
doesn't.
chicken lemonade every morning. It's just not, it's
It's
not
not. They're not
clicking.
compatible. Their lifestyles are not compatible, and that is okay.
Yeah. The last thing I want to say about them is like the mic of it all.
Ugh.
He pissed me off so bad with the diabetes comment with Jordan's kid, acting like oh yeah, like I had a friend who was pre-diabetic and then he just made lifestyle choices and he's totally good now. So it's just crazy to me when I hear, like there's a guy in here and his kid has diabetes. That's just crazy to me. Like my kids are going to have the best nutrition ever. That, first of all, you fucking dumbass. Like, how
Yeah.
about before you talk with such strong conviction, you know what the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes is? Like,
Yeah.
this kid had no control of this. And
Yeah.
even if he did, like, what a fucking asshole thing to say about someone
Yeah.
else's kid. Like, who are you? And I don't know if they edited it weird or maybe Megan just like wanted to like let him say what he wanted to say and just like let him, be an asshole. But I'm
Yeah.
kind of surprised she didn't say anything, especially with her dad passing from type 1
Exactly.
diabetes complications. I would have been like, wait a minute. Like, nutrition wasn't going to change that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was such a fucked up comment.
No, that was disgusting. I'm glad the people are exposing him and his little cult that or his tribe or whatever bullshit. It
Wait, what's
looks
that?
remember when he said, "Yeah, I'm a part of this group." Well, really it's a tribe of men with like lots of wealth and we go on these
Why
trips.
did I like not think? I
He
must have
said
totally
something
missed
about
this.
it and someone looked into it and they call their like leaders some weird name. It honestly is giving what Louis,
I
Teresa's
was just going to say
husband,
that.
went to. Like that's the same vibe and it's like
Weird.
yeah, very strange. Like I don't know what it is, but it's not something I'd want my man to be a part of to like get closer to other men. No, 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 no.
Weird. No. And
Very
I'm glad that last episode, he was definitely being cocky and annoying and trying it with Megan to see what he could get away with. Like, oh, do you want to dance with me? And she was like, no. I was like, good. Like that
yeah.
last episode kind of like endeared me to her a little bit because like she was
Yeah.
very like confident and being like, no, I'm with Jordan. Like yeah, we had chemistry, duh, because we talked in the pods, but like I made my choice. Like, leave me the fuck alone, dude. Like you are
Yeah.
exacting exactly like my exes.
Yeah.
Just cocky, manipulative. So I mean, it's like I want her and Jordan to work, but yeah, I don't know. I
Not
don't
looking
know.
good.
What about Annie and Nick, really quick?
Yes, Annie and Nick, and we got to save the best for
Yes.
last.
I already saving that for last.
Yeah, we haven't even brought them up yet. So let's breeze through Annie and Nick really quick. Never, ever, ever gonna make it also weird. He's weird. She's fucking weird. She should have been with Brendan. I totally saw them being like a real couple. I don't even really understand why they didn't work out in the first place. Um, I already forgot his name. Nick is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, like seriously, is so punchable that like I like
Yeah.
he's so annoying and so fake and just such a fraud. Like I just don't like anything about him. I don't like anything about her. I don't like how they spoke about gay children. Hang
That
it
was
up.
very enlightening. And I would like to bring something up about that after your rant.
Oh no, that's it. I don't have anything nice to say other than ew, them having sex. That's how I know people just be doing anything because you guys don't even look like you should be having sex. Like, I'm sorry, nobody had sex seriously other than Anton and Ali look like they should be having sex. I'm
Nope.
sorry.
No, no, you're totally right. They're just not it. And Annie, I'm sorry, guys, but like the hair being a hair salon owner is crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. Like you got to grab a brush, babe.
It's
Um,
giving Jay-Z Styles. I'm like, you want to do my hair?
no, please. No, Jesse's hair looks so much better than whatever the
No,
fuck
for
Annie's
sure.
got
But
going on.
sometimes I'm like, like, what's
Like
going
this looks
on?
not okay.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. Second thought, Annie literally starting fights for no damn reason. She saw the other girls were getting in fights. It was like, I'm gonna start a fight because like why
Yeah.
were they fighting? I don't even know. My last and final thought is I put Nick is dot dot dot. Hmm.
Yeah. He's,
Hmm. I was just thinking, the conversation he brought up about the LGBTQ, how he was like, how would you feel if one of our kids was LGBTQ plus? And then he brought up the story about how his mom thought that he was gay once because he was like in his room and really quiet. And apparently he was upset about a girl, but his mom thought that he was gay. And then he would like bring girls around afterwards just kind of to like prove to his mom, like, see, I
yeah.
have a girlfriend, I have a girlfriend. That was a
Strange.
little strange, like a little
Yeah.
bit of a yellow flag, but I moved past it. Then I go on Twitter and I was confirmed when Annie and him go to his house and he's like showing her that little rowboat thing he has. And she's like, oh my God, it's so big. And he was like, what are you, a size queen? I was like, I have only ever heard a gay person say size queen. Like that's their vocabulary. And
No,
I go
yeah.
on Twitter and immediately like somebody puts like, not you stealing our lexicon. Like, what do you mean? How do you even have this in your vocabulary?
Yeah, size queen is very like you have to be so you close to the community. Even
Yes.
as like a even as a woman, that is not a word that we
I
use
don't even
to
say that. And I feel like
describe.
I
Yeah.
would like I'm so deep in internet culture and an ally of the community, and I've never even said size queen.
Yeah, size queen is very niche
So yeah, I'm just looking at
queer
Nick's little
vocabulary. Yeah.
interesting now.
Size queen was strange.
The flip-flops with the capris was strange.
He literally looks like he belongs in Glee Club. So yeah, that's Annie and Nick. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, it's
Um
just interesting. We'll see how they go.
yeah, let's save the next 5 minutes for Black Love,
Oh God.
Edmund and Calabria.
Okay. Basically a mother-son relationship.
Yes.
Calabria is clocked into work every time she's with this man.
It's giving social worker and it's giving therapist and patient.
Yeah. This, oh my God, Becky, like I don't even know where to begin with this. Like I'm trying. I'm really trying to
No,
get
you
through
know where we
everything.
start? It's where he started. First of all, it was the boogers thing.
He
That
started with the
alone,
boogers.
we said this is not going to be good for us. And the fact that this man looks like he makes it to the aisle because Calabria's in a wedding dress, putting on wedding jewelry, and some of the teasers makes me sick. One, two, him sucking the floor and doing splits, letting his junk hit the air with excitement is diabolical. Someone needs to do in-house patient therapy with him. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. It's so clear what his issue is. He was in and out of foster care and still has a relationship with parents that left him in foster care. I can only imagine that'll fuck you up because not only are you an orphan, but you're an orphan that knows that your parents, like your
Mhm.
parents.
Yeah. And the mom was questionable. She
Yes.
met Calabria. Like some of the things she said, like just being like, I put so much into my son. I did. And it's like,
Well,
you
you
know, I'm
really
not
didn't.
exactly. It's like, I'm not trying to sit here and like mom shame, but at the same time, like with the facts that we know, your son was in foster care. You can't sit here and act like you put all of this into him when you gave him up. Like,
Yeah, you gave him to the state a few times. So like I
that's
don't want to hear you put
crazy.
all into your son. And I'm sorry if that's what came out of you putting all into your son, you should be ashamed of yourself because
Yep.
that man is a fucking kook.
Ashamed of yourself. Like, multiple times put him in and out of foster care. He's clearly not fully well. I'm sorry. I mean, he's making out with the floor.
Edie, he's literally an 8-year-old.
Like, yeah, like I just feel like like emotionally stunted and I just
Yeah,
don't know if this is like the best environment for him.
no.
Especially and then
Arrested
like the
development.
yeah, and the mom showing up, it's like, okay, so you want your camera time, but like you couldn't be a mom. Like, and then her telling Calabria, whatever I tell you about my son, you don't need to be going and telling him. Like, I already got 3 other daughter-in-laws that do that. It's like, that's so unhealthy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm telling my husband everything. Like,
Yeah, especially what
everything. Like,
you
this is
said.
me and him, not me, him, and you. Like, it, no, that was so yeah, that was already a mess. And it's like I feel bad for Edmund because it's like you clearly see why he is struggling with this, you know, like why he is the way he is. But yeah, it's like a little bit hard to watch the relationship because it just feels like she's at work, like she's like
Well,
it's a mother-son relationship.
I need Calabria to wake the fuck up too because specifically as a social worker, it doesn't give you a red flag. It didn't give you a red flag through the wall what he was talking about. Like you are
Mhm.
someone that's supposed to pick up on these cues in your professional life. Anybody who's, you don't even have to have been to therapy to realize like, this person has like a lot of, not only do they have a lot of baggage, they haven't worked through the baggage. Your
Yeah.
past doesn't matter. It matters how you've come back from that. And you clearly have not come back from that. And me, as a social worker that works with people like this all day, every day, didn't pick up on the signs that this is someone that's emotionally stunted when he was
Mhm.
boo hoo crying because she didn't have sex with him.
Yeah, that's also what we need to talk about, because that was what I
I
was going to say
lost
is
my mind.
when that was when you could tell like it's just emotionally stunted when he's boohoo crying and yelling and be like, I'm just too fucking nice. I'm just too fucking nice. It's like, oh my God, like I was actually worried for her. I was like,
I
get
was
her out of that fucking
scared.
hotel room. Like
Yeah.
she should not be in the same bed with that man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, how he handled it was horrible. I do kind of want to talk about that though. Like, girlies don't come for me right now, but like, I'm like really, because I'm like, I'm trying to put myself in everybody's shoes while I watch
Mm-hmm.
this show, and I'm not gonna lie, I understand why he was upset. I'm not saying that he should have reacted like that at
Yeah.
all. Like, that was embarrassing, that was pathetic, that was disgusting. What I'm saying I understand with is I think he was like, okay, so Calabria doesn't want to have sex until they get married, which honestly is not a big deal. They're getting married in like 30 days. Like you can fucking wait. Like that's like a normal
No,
dating time
literally,
for
if
me.
we
Like
were on
you
the
wouldn't be,
outside, yeah.
yeah, you wouldn't be having sex with me until maybe at least 2 months. Like, hello.
Yeah.
But anyways, so, but he's upset because, and this is where I think she ruined it, is her saying, like, like I've had one night stands. Like, I don't even give a fuck about these guys, but I care about you and I want to make sure this is special. In his head, like, he's just hearing, so you would have sex with people who you don't care about, who you literally just met, but I am giving you my all. And like, we can't even deny, he literally is giving his all, like, talking about his background, his traumas, like, being authentically himself, as quirky
Scared.
and goofy as he is. Like he could, like, we're sitting on here talking about him, like, it takes a lot to put yourself out there. Like he's
Yeah.
being as authentically himself as possible, and he's like, I'm literally giving you my all. I proposed to you and you don't want to have sex with me, but you'll have sex with like people you just met. So in that sense, like, I understand why he was confused, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like, it's her choice. Like, you have
Yeah.
to, you're not entitled to anything. Like, I can understand why
Right.
being confused, but like, dude, like, you're not entitled to it. Like, tell her I'm confused by that, but you know what? Like, it's your decision, and like, I'm still in it. We're gonna get married, and then it'll be special when we do it. But
Yeah.
he fell out so bad. I was like, get her out of this room. Get
No,
her
like
out.
I'm scared for her, and I don't know why she wasn't more worried when someone reacts like that to me saying like, I don't want to have sex until we're married. That's fine. And yeah, you're right about like, yeah, I've had sex, and it's not like she said, she was like, oh, that was over a year ago. I'm sorry, that's not that long
It's not that long.
to be like, oh, I'm having one night stands to like now I'm waiting for marriage. Like, sorry, as like someone who goes through the same thing of like I'm trying to like save it for someone special and like someone that I'm at least taking really seriously in a few months in, like it literally takes years to build that up.
Mhm.
And again, not to be a fucking trad wife. Have you seen her Instagram?
No, I'm about to go right now. Becky, don't make me a trad wife. Like,
If you go on her Instagram, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let everybody form their own opinions, but
okay.
keep in mind this is someone that works with children in schools.
Oh,
Just keep scrolling.
considering the fact that you said that she works with children is interesting. Um, so there's that. And you know what? Like, not too much on Edmund, because you guys might come for me, but I'm sorry. KB was annoying me too. Like, her
Yeah,
whole little comment about being like, so what if we're out and a man grabs my arm and he says, like, I'm gonna take your woman. What are you gonna do about that? First of all, like, in what world does that ever fucking happen? But two, Edmund's like, I'm just gonna be like, let's go. Like, he's so conflict averse, clearly from
yeah,
his trauma, his background. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna take you and be like, let's go." And she's like, but you're not gonna say anything to him. The man grabs my arm again and is like, no, you're staying with me. Then what are you gonna do? He's like, no, I'm just going to be like, let's walk away. And she's like, wow. So you're not going to confront him? You're not going to say anything to him? And it's like, girly, like, You're
Emin,
coming up with hypothetical
yeah,
situations to get mad at this man when it's like you've said he's not this type of alpha male guy. Like, so why are you trying to force him to be that? If
right.
he's it's one thing if he's that and you like that, fine. But like if he's not that, like why are you asking all these like she just kept leading him down the road to failure, you know?
Yeah, she wanted to fail. That's what I'm saying. All these people like wanted to fail, but so they like sabotage it because I'm sorry, what is Urkel gonna do if Big Dog comes around and tries to scoop you up? Even if he wanted to do something, he physically cannot. You
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. I don't like anyone from this season. There is no one that I'm rooting for. All these couples
No one.
go. I guess
No
the
one should get married.
no one, if any of these people are married, y'all, I'm going to freak
I'll
out.
actually be like worried if any of them get married. And the last thing I'll say, like Ali and Anton, because like I said, at first I thought they would be the only
Mm-hmm.
ones, but then like these last few episodes,
No.
it's kind of like that. So they met his friend and the friend's girlfriend, a real girl's girl, let me tell you, pulls Ali down to the bathroom and says, like, yeah, they used him and Anton and whatever his friend's name is go to like strip clubs all the time. They drink all the time. Like it's not just the friend. Anton does it too. And I'm sorry, but that is an ick. I don't care if you're
Yeah.
single. If you go to strip clubs, like to me, I'm like, okay, it's one thing if it's a bachelor party, but like you're just going to strip clubs for no reason and you're single,
Yeah.
like that's loser behavior to
No,
me.
it's
I have
very
the ick.
scary. Yeah, like maybe if you're like, oh, I'm taking a trip with the boys, like I
Mm-hmm.
just want to go to the big strip clubs because it's like something to do. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, fine. But just being like, yeah, like, bro, you want to go to the strip club? I'm a little nervous.
And somebody else brought up because they mentioned the drinking, which they had the mimosas after their night shift, which at first I thought was cute, but then Ali is making it seem like he has drinks every time after their shift. And she's like, yeah, he has like 2 beers after every shift. Like, I'm not down with that. And then what was the last thing that they mentioned that I was like,
The cleaning stuff.
oh yeah, like they clearly are just like not on the right page because like she's like, I'm not cleaning, I'm not cooking, and like I still want you to spend money on my Botox and I want a 10K ring. And he's like,
Right,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to work 100 hours for that. And she's like, that's a great answer. I was like, oh my God.
but like comes home like again you guys are literally like don't ever make me side with a man please ladies because like that's the thing like you have to pull regardless of the relationship and the setup like you have to pull some weight you're in a
Yeah.
relationship it's the same thing with friendships it's the same
Yep.
thing with work relationships you have to pull your weight in order to work if a man is working 100 hours a week and you're like the least you can do is like at least give the man a PB&J sandwich and have like a clean kitchen especially if you're requesting a 10K ring and I would say the same thing in reverse if she's at work and she's the breadwinner and she's putting in the 100 hours every week to make sure you guys have a nice life you bet your ass she better come home to a clean house and
Exactly.
dinner
Yeah. It's all about balance. Like you're so
yeah
right. Like I feel like some people they'll like misconstrue maybe what we're thinking, but when you put it in the terms of friendship as well, it's like even friendships you have to give 50-50.
yeah
Not all the time is it 50-50, but there has to be some give and take. And Ali right now like wants to kind of
just
just take,
take
take, take.
take take take
Very bougie, unreasonable. But
take
then with this like stripping, drinking pass, I'm like, honestly, girl, like run up his checks. I don't
yeah, if he has money for all that, like, yeah, I because you've easily spent 10 bands in the strip club then.
which is just it's an ick. It's such an
Oh, it's
ick.
so gross.
Somebody brought up when after they first met each other, one that he didn't repropose, which I didn't remember, or did he? I don't
Mhm.
know. But then two is that they were saying like when they finally walked away and the doors were closing, and they try to like look at you, like get that last look. He just like went straight for the champagne, was drinking, and wasn't even looking at her. So now I'm like, okay, they've brought up the drinking a few times. Is this gonna be like what finally I don't know, I feel like the editors are putting in like little
Yeah,
clues.
this season is so bad as far as like no one's gonna make it. If any of them get married, like seriously, send a wellness check.
This season, yeah, really I don't think that any of them should be getting married. The only ones the last time I watched was Taylor and Garrett, and I'm happy for them. They still seem happy. What was the other two that got married with the secret kids? They're
Tyler,
already divorced.
yeah,
Tyler and
Tyler,
Ashley.
and Ashley, yeah, they're already not together. And like weirdly enough, not to defend him or her, but like I could kind of see how before she was truly exposed to his full story, I could see how she in her head could have made that work.
Mm-hmm.
These couples, I don't know how any of them could really convince themselves that it's gonna work.
They're just either there's some like a red flag going on or they're just not compatible. So we'll see how the rest of this season goes. It's been crazy already. I feel like it's moving very fast paced, which I
It
like. Like
is.
we like first episode, Ali Anton engaged. I'm like, okay, like we're going out there. So yeah. So what is the next like release drop date thing? Because
I
I mean,
think
9 episodes
Wednesday.
in 2 weeks. Fuck, like your girls have been busy.
No. Yeah, it's I think it's gonna be three more episodes on Wednesday, and then it's gonna be the weddings the following week, and then the week after that will probably be the reunion.
Alrighty. Well, we will keep you girlies updated on all that. We should probably stop now because we've been yapping forever. But I hope you
No.
girlies enjoyed our little TV recaps. Back with Love is Blind. We do love to yap about it. So if anybody else watches Love is Blind, any of your pals, send them this podcast. We would love you so much. And that's how our podcast grows, just by giving, a friend a recommendation. That's how I find all my best podcasts. So yeah, we would love it if you did that. And if you left us a 5-star review,
Of
nothing less,
course.
because we'll cry.
Literally.
And follow us on all our social medias. You are probably, if you're like liking the interest that we like, you're probably going to see Becky on your For You page today talking about the Wendy and Eddie
Literally.
drama, breaking news. Like that gained traction so fast.
No, because we were actually breaking the news.
So, yeah, go ahead and follow us on social medias, and we will see you girlies next week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.